Welcome back to Expedition 33. I'm Akinar, and this is episode 37, where we're continuing in the Flying Manor. Not tower, manor. That's the Endless Tower, Flying Manor. I think I've got it worked out now. But I'm having a lot of fun here. We're 2 bosses in so far. We've taken down the Lampmaster and the Triple Evêque. And now we got to figure out where we are going next. I believe we've got 2 paths here. We've got an elevator that goes way, way up into the sky. And then I think there's another path over in this direction. Although, does it actually lead somewhere, or is it just going to a single item? No, I think we've got enemies here as well, except I thought there was going to be a grappling hook, but there's not. So I actually can't get to those guys from where I'm standing. How do I get to them? And is there stuff down below still? We've already descended via elevator last time. But I don't know, I don't think I missed. We had that one little hidden, I don't remember what the item was. I think it was a Pictos. Okay, I can actually fall there. I was a little scared for a second. I felt like I was gonna fall off the map. I didn't realize there was a ledge down there. Okay, so how do we get to this item? Maybe the only way forward is to actually go with this elevator. But if we are going to that elevator, that feels like we're not going to be able to get back down over to this section. So I'm a little bit confused how we access that. Is there some other obvious path that I'm missing, or do we just need to take the elevator and roll with it? Ah, well, I definitely missed this. Hello. Hi, poor dead Nevron sculpture, or maybe an actual dead Nevron, I'm not sure. Because it is interesting to think about, you know, the Nevrons ultimately are just doodles. But then you also have these various sculptures that we see around this area. It's kind of funny, the idea of, you know, sculpting something within a painting. But that was just a little extra chroma. That was not an additional path leading. There was no grappling hook, was there? So I think we might just have to take this elevator, because I'm not sure what other path there would be to get us to that item with that's being guarded by those couple Nevrons. So I think we're gonna ride an elevator, because I'm not sure what else to do. I feel like there's just an obvious path that I'm missing, or let me just look down this path one more time. It could just be as simple as go up the elevator and it eventually will bring you back down to these enemies over here. Often the game works like that. There's nothing to be done. I can't get across. I can't get across. Okay. The only way I see forward is this way. So that's where we're going. And we'll figure out that item, hopefully, later on. I do love the dramatic camera angle here. Yeah, how are we going to access that? How are we going to access that over there? I don't know. Gosh, it's so gorgeous. This game is amazing. That does look like another Dual East, though. Is that what we're... Are you kidding me? Are we heading for another Dual East? And we're also heading for another Burgeon? Come on, man. How many Burgeons can you have in one video game? There should be some regulations to... There's got to be a cap on Burgeons. Come on now. Come on, man.
Interesting.
Come on, man. There is such a thing. Oh, there is a rope here. I actually almost just walked right by that. Let's go down the rope. There is such a thing, guys, as too many Burgeons. I'm convinced. Definitely a thing. I love how crystal clear it is up here compared to the other parts of the level. This feels much less foggy. And it's always... Like, the fog does add some atmosphere to the game, but it's also, I think, clearly put in most cases for processing game resources reasons. And I like it when it's crystal clear. I think the game just shines. It just shines. That's all there is to it. It's a marvelous game to look at. Oh, it's a mime. Okay, look at that. Look at that wonderful... Look at that wonderful flowing hair. Oh my god. There might also need to be a limit on mimes in the game, but you know, I'll take mimes over virgins any day. Mimes over virgins. Hashtag. As I also take a moment to get a couple screenshots with photo mode, because that's my other favorite pastime. All right, mimes. I think our party, I will swap out Lune for, I was going to start with Lune in case we had groups of enemies, but who knows, we might still have a group to deal with here, but single target is probably going to be the name of the game, and so I think CL is who we're bringing in alongside Mael and Minoko. Let's get it started here, I guess, with a mime. A mime off. We should have put on our Bagad outfits. We'll see if this mime has any new moves. This background here is one of the first where the manner part of this level really stands out. Maybe not the first. I take that back, because when we were down by the Triple of X, there was kind of this, the bookshelf background that we did see in a couple spots, that little hidden alcove. So the aspects of the manor that we know are seen, they're reflected here in the level architecture. What are we doing first with CL? We need to get some shields out of here. Did I forget? I forgot. Hold on. At the same time, I don't think it matters that much. Let's just do, I was gonna say, I have my piercing shots, which I should just leave that unequipped, because this is why I hate that Pictos, or that Lumina, because it doesn't remove shields. We're just gonna do a Sealed Fate, and we're gonna start building up moon charges, which is weird. Oh, I missed the quick time event. It's weird to do that for me, but we get this healing from CL's weapon, so I think it's worthwhile. Minoko, oh, we removed the shield, so we got a couple procs there. So okay, let's go with Fortify. Now I could also start building up the damage from that Lampmaster's new Lampmaster ability that we picked up. That wouldn't be a bad move. I did swap out Revenge for Phantom Strike. We were not using Revenge at all, so I think that's a good switch. Mark. And I think we do guard down. Let's get Defenseless applied. Even though it's really not about Defenseless. Does Defenseless affect the break bar, I wonder? Actually, you can answer that if you want. Does Defenseless work to get more break damage in addition to HP damage? Because really, it's about breaking the mime at first, isn't it? That's the name of the game. There's a mark still on there, so let's do another Sealed Fate.
Your fate is sealed.
And keep building up those moon charges for a big old Twilight. Minoko, I did also give him this Vendange. Don't know how you say that exactly, but I do like having at least one skill for every mask. And but it also felt like that Galt Fury was only really there just for that little bit of mark synergy, which it was doing such low damage. I couldn't stand it anymore. I had to get something else in there. So we have something else now, and let's see how it does. Oh, that's right, the Moisanus. The crazy tweaking dancer lady. That's what that Nevron is, I forgot. All right, offensive stance for Mael. We don't quite have enough for a Pyrolyse, unless we get lucky with a free aim, which maybe I should do. But I could also just go straight for an homage. An offensive stance homage would not be terrible, but Phantom Strike could be good as well and buff up the gradient charge. I'm gonna take one stab here at a free aim, and now I will settle for a Phantom Strike. Oh yeah, and the animation on this, that's right. Alicia's move. Oh, it's so good. Let's go. I remember how to counter mimes. I remember. Okay, and we might be able to break you with a Phantom Blade, possibly. Let's take one free aim. And we get a mark. Beautiful. Do I still try the Phantom Blade? Yes. As opposed to a Spectral Sweep. We could let, maybe we let Minoko or Mael do the break. Let's do a Spectral Sweep now and put Mael into Twilight. Sorry, Seal. And apply a bunch of Foretell.
Is it violence, yes?
Heavy Mask. Everybody's still got buffs. Mael could use some AP, but I don't think that's going to stop me from... I don't think that's going to stop me from using the Avec Spear. Let's just do that here.
I'm ready.
And now Mael doesn't have AP still, so we might just do an attack. I think we just do an attack here. Want to wait for gradient charges to build up all the way.
Dodge.
How did I miss that counter? How did I miss that? Dang it. Okay, Twilight. I want a Phantom Blade. Consume that Foretell and break this sucker. I could do Final Path as well, though. Build up even more. Actually, that's better with all the AP we've got. Let's do Final Path. Build up to 20. Yeah. I like it.
You're not bad.
I forgot Final Path can break.
Due for some
Cool.
mayhem.
Now we are ready. Oh, there's a mark on there already. 3 gradient charges. It's we don't really need Minoko's breakpoint here. We might do the Gommage with Mael. Maybe we'll save that to do Gommage and see how that feels. We'll just go with a Venusaur Mortar here and put Minoko into Almighty Mask. Now that the mime is broken, though, yeah, it's taken so much damage. This is actually going to be over very shortly, which I'm fine with. I'm okay with. The mime does not need to be where we spend all of our time today. I am okay with that. Let's see about getting a mark here. And unleash the Gommage. Unleash! And it does put us into Virtuoso stance as well. If it doesn't outright... Out of my canvas, dork! Mael and I are on the same page. Let's go. Oh! That's what that hairstyle is. The hairstyle is Clea. Oh wow, and like the fabric of the canvas kind of that Gommage animation with the gold petals and everything is just so sick. But was it carrying over outside of the battle? Were those gold petals there that were in the air momentarily? Is that what that does? Or did the mime being killed actually somehow momentarily affect the fabric of the canvas? A new hairstyle, I presume, for Mael. Clea. She can have Clea's hairstyle. Wow. But in as a redhead. Clea does have beautiful hair. That is not a bad hairstyle. It's a little weird on Mael. I think it looks better on Clea, but it's still a good hairstyle. Okay, mime. Out of my game. Let's see about what is over here. We got a big bruiser. A big crueler, excuse me. Should have brought Lune back in, but it's fine. we could actually do that. Let's go ahead and flee because we did get the first strike. So let's bring Lune in for the multiple groups of enemies. I just like Lune with her Elemental Genesis. So much better against multiple targets. But this stupid Crueler, who I've never been able to figure out how to parry, just this very, very simple club attack move. Oh, there's one of these guys in this party too. All right, the first thing we do... Well, maybe the first thing we do is take off these shields. If I didn't give Lune a piercing shot. But also she has Sniper. So you want her first aim to be at an enemy that doesn't have shields, right? I guess we just do this. Okay. You're weak to lightning, as I thought. We have two flying enemies that we need to deal with, so I guess we're not building up stains for Lune just yet. When she's our lightning damage dealer, it makes too much sense for her to take out this enemy first. Unfortunately, that leaves her with no AP, but she can take off this shield. Okay, she doesn't have the piercing shots. Maybe I should have taken off the piercing shots before doing anything else with CL. Okay, we'll just settle for an attack here. This is the Go Blue theme, isn't it? Because I just heard Go Blue as part of the lyrics, which I'm not sure I had heard before. I just know that hearing this theme always takes me back to Flying Waters, which has such good memories. Like Flying Waters in general, that whole experience at the very beginning of the game is so wonderful to think about.
Useless.
Boy, you are a sturdy one, though. Does it actually help me to shoot the weak point? Oh, it does. Okay. Why did I think that was a bad move? For some reason, I had like something in my memory bank about you don't take as much damage from your weak spot as I thought you did. Now, this guy does have a weak spot as well, which I almost forgot about. Let's get you a nice chunk of health out of there. And then apply some burn. Good. Okay, smash the ground. This one I think I can do because I think it's a jump attack. Okay, jump attacks I'm fine. Jump attacks, no problem. 6 AP. Don't really want to do a Stormcaller with such a short battle. It's the dude is burning, so let's just do our elemental trick.
Elements converge.
Get our stains worked out. Minoko is in. And I like the Vendange because it's not too expensive, so we can still cast in a lot of circumstances that we couldn't if we were using a more... Oh, we also broke him. Okay. It also has break. That's the other nice thing I liked when I was looking through Minoko's skills. It can break the dang guy.
Their defenses are down. Chroma is flowing.
Genesis. After we get a mark, hopefully. No mark, but it's okay. It probably still kills.
Meet your reckoning.
Because it's Elemental Genesis. It don't need no stinking mark. Cool. All right. And we get a recode out of that. Cool. And I think we got a new Pictos.
Good stuff.
Empowering Break. Gain powerful on breaking a target. That's an okay effect, but once again, it's just a nice high stat Pictos to give to our party. Oh, is this the end of the line? That's the end of the line. Okay, never mind. It's just a little Pictos hiding out down here. Do I want to give that to anybody? I could make Minoko just a little bit faster, so he... Wow, I don't think I ever noticed that before. The Mael panting. Wait, why is... Like, when I went to the pause menu, she was still panting. I've never noticed that before. don't know why it's not doing it again, but the character catching their breath after running around. How did I never notice that before? I don't think I've given this effect to anybody, though. I don't really... It doesn't seem too... We just break bosses so seldomly. It's not a thing, at least the way I have things built at the moment. But we could make changes. I have brought into the favorites stuff like Breaker, Breaking Shots. Like, there is a break package that's in here. And I do have it in the favorites for when I decide to, you know, either once our characters are leveled a bit more, or I decide to spend some of our numerous Lumina points. But as far as just equipping this Pictos, it's 546 speed. I could give Minoko a little bit more speed and a whole bunch of crit. I do like the charging alteration that he gets, because he is applying buffs, but he's not doing them all the time. If I do give him a little bit more speed, Lune is still faster. Lune is still just a little bit faster. Let's leave the charging alteration here. The screen bugs out sometimes where it doesn't show exactly what you have equipped. Okay, let's just leave things the way they are, and I'll level those later. I got a whole bunch of Luminas or Pictos that need to be leveled. Wait, was there more? Oh, there was maybe more down there. Hold on. At some point, I'll go and I'll do a whole batch level. Oh no, it did come this way. Never mind. I will do a big leveling batch of Luminas. Pictos, excuse me. I guess you're learning the Lumina though, is what I am thinking of. I just usually go back to, you know, some low level zone and beat up on a bunch of lobby enemies real quick. A bunch of times. I do not want to deal with a freaking virgin. Who let the virgins run wild around here? What the heck? Oh, is that Go Blue? I think it is. I think that's our Go Blue rematch. We could confirm it with photo mode, but I will wait to be sure. God, freaking virgin. There's a Gestrel over there behind it. Okay. We have Lune. We have our lightning damage dealer. So let's quickly put a save point here. Don't really want to do this, but if you are standing in between me and, like, if I'm not able to get around you just to go talk to this guy, yeah, I want to get to the Gestrel Merchant, but we're gonna have to go through it. God damn virgin! Oh my god! All right, he's. You're being guarded by some friends as well, but fortunately they don't have a lot of health. This is gradient attack. I do remember now, it's a gradient attack. They're trying to pick on Lune because they know she's the main threat when it comes to a virgin. The virgin, unfortunately, does not know that, and he eats Mael, which I hate to see Mael go, but if I had to choose, anybody but Lune is what I would choose. 9 AP. We could just do Hell. The, I don't remember the enemy's name over here on the left, but it just went into ice mode. So apply a bunch of burn to everybody here. And our stain situation is not ideal, is the only problem. So it could be better to do Stormcaller. And that sets up either an Elemental Genesis or a Lightning Dance. Whichever one we decide to do. So we'll do Stormcaller here. After I also apply, hopefully, some burn to you, or a mark. That's fine. Oh, neither of them have burn, actually. Now you have burn. Let's just do that.
Violence.
Still go with this. Give everybody some AP. And we get part of a grading charge. Love countering that move. There's something about that particular guy's. Oh shit.
For years I did not dance.
I need to concentrate on parry and the stupid miasma. Crap. This guy over here, this little dude, he's just so short, and you can't. His arms are so short, and like trying to gauge when to parry him is so. I can't do it. All right, we're doing the Genesis here. That actually took a chunk of our health as well, so we do need to heal eventually, but we're doing Genesis. Oh, I just remembered something, guys. I remembered that Minoko has like the perfect gradient move for this boss. Oh my god, we need 3 gradient charges ASAP. Bro, okay, let's make it happen. Let's make this shit happen. This... I just remembered Breakpoint. Yo. Oh, you're weak. Oh, that's a lightning spell. Oh no, it's because of the Stormcaller. I forgot. Stormcaller. So you're taking lightning damage when we do other attacks. Gotta work on getting perfect counter parries here. But yeah, we're going to 3 gradient charges. I'm not gonna use a Tree of Life here. But I do want to give... Oh, Minoko's back in a heavy mass, so he can do a heal. He can do a heal on Lune. Lune gets to do... She wants to do Lightning Dance as often as possible. So we'll just do the elemental trick to set that up.
Elements converge.
And fortunately, this virgin, the health is not going to be... We should be able to chew through this health meter in double quick time. The only problem with the Bushilia Fortify is it doesn't spend a lot of AP, which means we're not building up gradient charges as quickly. But I still like it.
Ready to evade.
Lightning Dance. Nothing else to be said. Lightning Dance is what we do.
Lightning dance.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Turns out it's a pretty good move, guys. Oh, and you know what else is a pretty good move? You know what else is a pretty good move? Hold on, let me just try to get a mark. I can take a few swings at you here, trying to get that mark, and still have mana next turn to cast my move. Nope. But really, does it matter after you've done Breakpoint? After you've seen the beauty of the bell? Get bell, dork! Oh, that's just so satisfying. That's so incredibly satisfying. Okay, so now we do our follow-up skill here with the Shapilier Slash. Life is good.
A storm is coming.
Yeah, we need to do another Elemental Genesis. Sorry, Trick. I think I do Trick. Yeah, I do Trick.
Elements converge.
Is it violence? Yes. Invigorating.
Prepare for annihilation.
Kind of grooving to this track, though. Oh, fine. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we're gonna still get you out of here. Oh, it's just the one slash. Thought there was gonna be more slashes to that for some reason. Oh, and that was a counter finish. Yes, let's go. Hell yeah. Okay, all right. I hate virgins, but fortunately that one was not too much of a headache. We get a level up for one of Verso's weapons and another augmented counter. Pictos level up as well. Grandiose Catalyst. And a Virgin skin. Yeah, we're getting Abyss Ram, I think, upgraded. Yeah, what does that do again? Oh, this is the one I don't like. Why did you have to upgrade this one? Why are you upgrading the one that I don't like? No damage increase on other perfection ranks. That just feels so bad to me. Maybe feel free to tell me, like, what's the build you're supposed to do with this weapon? It's a rank D build, which doesn't feel fun to me at all, but maybe I haven't looked at Verso's skills closely enough to figure it out. Also, feel free to let me know what, if anything, can be done with these Virgin skins. Because it feels like there's nothing to do. It might be one of these things at this point in the game that I've missed. I don't know. If there is something to do with these, then if you can hint me in the right direction or nudge me without outright telling me, that's ideal. That is much preferred if you can figure out a way to gently nudge what to do with the Virgin skins, or maybe even just letting me know if it's possible and then leaving it for me to figure out. I don't know. But yeah, it just feels like we don't have... I don't know what to do with them. That's all there is to it. I have no idea what to do with the Virgin skins at this point. So, nudge is welcome on that subject. Busoga, it's been so long since I've seen anyone. Well, you know, when you got that stupid Virgin walking in front of you there, I can understand that would be tough to tough to get out of here. All right, you got Luminas, you got Grandiose, you have weapons as well. Ooh, he's got Minoko weapons. He's got a weapon for everybody, it looks like. Martinon is for CL. On Twilight Star, deal damage to all enemies based on the amount of charges. That's pretty cool. And it scales pretty well with her current stats. On Twilight Start, apply 2 Foretell per charge to all enemies. Oh. Oh. Oh, and it is double sun and moon charge generation? Okay, I want to try that. That's 100k, but I think I want to try that. Let's look at the rest, though. This one does not scale at all with Minoko's current stats, but, whoa, this totally threw me off, because I kind of forgot that this was a stat. This thing scales with might. That's got to be the first weapon that we've seen that scales with might. I didn't think they were going to go there. Okay, maybe might is not a useless stat anymore. And maybe I've been completely underrating might from the beginning of the game, but I've always thought that, well, it feels so unexciting. And there's so many such better ways to upgrade your character with the other stats, especially because no weapon scales with might until now. 30% increased damage per upgraded skill used. Resets on using a non-upgraded skill. That's pretty cool. And it doesn't look like it resets by using an upgraded skill of the same mask. Like Lune has that weapon that wants you to cycle through all the... Is it the one we have now, actually? Cycle through different elements, and once you repeat an element, it resets. That does not appear to be the case here. It's only when you're doing non-upgraded skills. Base attack spins the bestial wheel to a random value. Using an upgraded skill gives 1 AP to all other allies. Dude, that's a cool weapon too. I want that as well. This is the vendor here. Oh my god. Mael weapon. +1 shield on switching to offensive stance. Interesting. If stanceless, base attack switches to offensive stance. I so rarely feel like I want to use base attack. With Mael at least. Plus 50% critical chance while in offensive stance. Okay, that one's a little less exciting. Elarim is an earth weapon. Earth damage? Is that what it is? Consuming an earth stain applies 1 shield to self. 20% increased earth damage with skills. Base attack generates an earth stain. Okay, that one we can probably wait on because we're not really doing earth-focused things with Lune. And then finally for Verso, convert light damage from skills to physical damage. 20% increased physical damage with skills. Oh. -1 AP cost for physical skills. So I'm guessing it won't apply that. Feel free to let me know. But I don't think it'll apply that cost savings to the light skills that are getting converted to physical damage. They're still going to count as light skills, correct? All right. Well, that one is mildly more interesting than... I just feel like Verso has so many weird or boring weapons, but I really like these two, and I think I might just spend 170k on these two weapons. But we'll first fight the merchant. Let's fight the merchant, and the person who's been getting no FaceTime here is Verso, so we're gonna give him some FaceTime. And hopefully a nice chunk of XP. If this, oh, there's 3 enemies here? Oh my god. You have some friends. The Jestrel might be trapped over here behind a virgin, but he has managed to, you know, pick up a nice little Nevron entourage. So he's got that going for him. Okay, cool. 3 for 3 on the counters. Bro, this dude has some health. What was that? What was that? What was that? That Elden Ring roll back into position. Goddamn. Verso's already up to B rank because of his impressive counter skills. So I think we just go for a perfect break on one of these. One of these side enemies. Did we apply Powerless to... Oh no, it's only when we apply Mark. That's right. It's only when we do Mark. Okay, alright, you are out of here. Oh, and there you go. Countered out of my game. He tried to give me the little okie doke there and throw me off. Tried to throw my timing off. We're on S perfection. We are on S perfection. I'm so tempted to do a Steeled Strike. Because it's a Jestrel. We can counter this guy, right? Right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I was ready for it, dude. I was ready for it, dude. Too many rounds. Too many rounds against the tiny head. Even to this day, all those practice rounds back in the Jestrel Arena, getting wrecked by that 3-punch combo from Tiny Head. What's his face? He is out of here. What is this over here? Why is there fire right there? What's up with that? All right, we're doing a follow-up this time. Follow-up? Yeah, we're doing follow-up. I love his sound effects. Oh, so close to being dead.
Just try.
So close to being dead. You gotta finish off with a counter. Verso just was like, hey, we started the battle with counters. We're finishing it with counters. There we go. All right. Verso gets up to the nicest of levels. Woohoo, I feel alive. Cool. Oh my god, this dude has Pictos. He's got an upgrade for Stay Marked, which is good, I think, because... Isn't, CL using this? I feel like somebody has this equipped. And then he has a whole bunch of new ones. Man, this vendor is so expensive. I need some chroma, guys. Accelerating shots. 20% chance to gain rush on free aim shot. Oh, dude, look at that health. My god. Okay. Empowering parry. Each successful parry increases damage by 5% until end of the following turn. Taking any damage removes this buff. Ooh. Tempting. Gradient Breaker. 50% increased break damage with gradient attacks. But why would you need that if you have Breakpoint? Longer burn. Burn duration increased by 2. Oh, Mael wants this so badly. Mael wants this. I mean, all our characters could kind of benefit from this because everybody has like critical burn and burning shots. This, dude, there's some good stuff here. Break Specialist. Break damage is increased by 50%, but base damage is reduced by 20%. There's another way if you really want to, there are some fights where the break is really all that matters. 20% base damage reduction is nothing to sneeze at, but sometimes break is all that matters. Slowing break, apply slow on break. Makes sense. Now, why are you selling these dumb little chroma catalysts though? Why are you selling these? Is there really a point? There might be some players who've gotten to this point in the game and they still need to level up some level 1 weapon that they really want to get up to speed with the rest. We're gonna take the Grandiose though. Taking all of these. And we're taking all the Luminous. And then I'm taking these 2 weapons. I think we're giving these right away to our 2 friends. I think that's what we're doing. I'm just a little worried about the earth element, whether or not that's gonna be bad against Go Blue, but I think I'm still gonna get these. I wanna try new weapons. Am I also gonna buy... We do still have 280 chroma. We could also buy this longer burn. Health and defense. We would give it to Mael if we take it. But what does she lose? Augmented counter. She would lose some crit rate. But the augmented counter is not... We just have that on her for a bunch of health, I think. Oh, she's up to 7,300 health? God damn. We want her to have double burn. We like this second chance. I think we buy this other Pictos. We're getting so much Pictos as we're just going through this zone anyways, so this is where you come maybe to farm your chroma. I want it. I just gave you a fight. What are you talking about, dude? I just gave you a fight. Oh, this guy is so starved for hanging out. He just wants to hang out. That's it. We killed his entourage and now he has no friends left. Oh, I've got this sorted by speed. Give me level, please. And anti-burn. Oh, no, I'm not anti-burn. What am I thinking? Not anti-burn. That's the opposite of what we want. We want more burn, more better. And then we have our new weapons to try. It is a slight attack power boost as well. I love that idea of, we get double sun and moon charge generation. That's crazy. And then, now this one is such a, we would have to retool Minoko if we do this. But I do like how this, I do like the sound of it, but man, that is a very different, that's a very different setup for him, isn't it? Luck and might. Ugh. Man, now I'm kind of regretting buying this. Because why did I think that this was just going to be a, oh, let's just give him this. That's such a drop in his damage. It cuts his damage in half. He's not really doing a ton of damage. Except he is sometimes. Except he is in some cases. I don't know, guys. Yeah, that's like, it's the only one that scales with might. And we lose so much speed if we go for luck and might instead of agility. Okay, I bought this, but I'm also not gonna swap it in just yet. I regret. And unfortunately, there's no return policy with the Gestrels here, other than to reload my save file, which I could do. But I'm gonna collect all the weapons eventually. So we'll just live with a little less chroma in the short term. That's not a paint spike. I thought it was a paint spike for a second. I think, though, there might have been something back here. Color of Lumina.
Nice.
Grandiose Catalyst. Let's go. Okay. I like the layout of this section of... The layout here is so much... It's definitely the most interesting one so far, rather than kind of the single zone. Single zone. The one, like, single room sort of layout that we've had with the first couple subsections of the Flying Manor. This one has a lot more, like, verticality, and you're just exploring in a much more interesting way. I love it. Okay, there is a glaze up here, but this guy, I don't remember what he is weak to. I think he absorbs earth, so I actually don't want to bring in Ciel just yet with her new earth weapon. But we're going kind of opposite what we did in the last section, where we kind of went straight to the Lap Master. We're taking our time a little bit more in this area, going a little more systematically, taking everybody out, the threats in our way. I'll just go straight for an elemental trick to take off the shields, because I don't really care about the damage on this spell that much. I do care about there being burn, though. Oh, and if he absorbs earth, that's going to be a problem. That is going to be a problem if Elemental Genesis is my goal, which it is. But I can't really do much else since I have no AP. Resistant to lightning. He's going to absorb earth, I know it. These guys might also absorb earth, but I don't remember for sure. I feel like they might absorb dark. So I'm actually going to try my trick against one of the saplings. They did not absorb. At the same time, I don't think I got a full set of crits, because I have 2 lightning stains, so that didn't quite work out the way I was hoping, but might get to do still... I don't know. What stains will that work with? Mayhem. Mayhem works with any stains. Let's do our usual... take off your shields, and then we'll do our fortify.
Go hit them back.
Actually, I might have been better off just going straight to a Phantom Strike, now that I think of it. I was just going to do a guard down, and I will still do that, but I might have just been able to kill the small duders.
Danger!
I love a dance.
Too late.
Danger! Careful, my
So I got to be a little bit earlier on those.
Minoko, parry!
Your turn to dance.
And that one, there's a little bit of a delay as well.
Let us stain them.
Okay. Yeah, so we don't get to do Elemental Genesis here. And, I mean, they're all kind of resistant to lightning, aren't they? Hell is what we really want to do, but this doesn't quite... I don't have an Ice Stain to give extra damage, but I might still do it. Because they're defenseless, and fire damage... I think they are... Maybe... Are they weak to fire damage? I'm not
Feel
sure.
the embrace of fire.
Maybe the glaze is. The saplings are resistant, but fortunately they have no health. Oh, and the glaze has no health either. Never mind. We are about to win this. We are... Nobody has health. Which I'm fine with. I'm okay with this. All right. Is that a new weapon for Lune? It's a weapon upgrade. I don't remember what that does. Saporine? Ah, because we were fighting against saplings, of course. This is one of her other lightning weapons. Gradient attack generates 1 additional light stain. All right. When a fire stain is generated, a lightning stain is also generated. Gradient attacks and gradient counters deal 50% more damage. When a fire stain is generated, you also get a lightning stain. I'd have to think about what skills want fire and lightning exclusively. Mayhem, that's the answer. Mayhem is just like, feed me. I don't care. Feed me anything and everything. Will they give us a flag right before the Go Blue fight? Or do we have one more group of enemies to go through? Oh, I knew I heard another little guy patrolling around here. This might go around to the Go Blue fight. I think it does. So, oh, but that's the only way to go. No, there was a, okay, I thought I saw some handholds here. There is another path this way. And there are, no, why did you get back on the ladder? The ladder, the handholds. There is another Pictos to get here.
What have we here?
Cool. I do want to take these guys out eventually, but I just wanted to grab the Pictos for this for the moment. What did we get? I was so busy focusing on running away that I didn't actually read what we picked up. Powerful mark. Gain powerful on hitting a marked enemy. Okay. If we didn't have Minoko giving everybody powerful already, it only costs 5 Luminas. There is just a when you think about it, there's a crazy amount of Luminas in this game. It's a crazy amount of Luminas.
What have we here?
More grandiose Chroma Catalyst. I like it. It does not appear though like we're getting a flag, so I'm just a little bit worried that we're getting you know, kind of powered up here, and that this fight is not going to be as oh my god, that this fight is not going to be as difficult of a challenge. We'll see how it goes. First of all, this Go Blue looks amazing, but then you have the rose. Oh my god, Sophie's rose. That's why, for me, Go Blue is such a it's one of my favorite bosses. Just it reminds me of that start of the game, you know? The game. Also, there's like a serpent fair in the background. A serpent fear sculpture. I want to get a good photo mode here. Gotta take a good photo here. Gotta get the rose in the photo if we can help it. There are a lot of other flowers in the way, but I want to capture the rose if I can. That's an okay one. We're so close. I want to get a little bit more zoomed out, maybe. Could do this one. Oh, I forgot. I can do the bubble effect, can't I? I can do, let me bring back my menu, and we can do, there's this, is it field of view? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't want to quite go that. Not that far, too far. Yeah, we can, this lets us get right up next to the rose, and then be able to zoom out. And maybe also get the serpent fair in here, in the background. This photo mode is so cool. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. And we get to see the hair and everything. Oh, that's perfect. It's perfect. Screenshot. And we'll take one from this side as well. I think this is the best. This is the best angle here. I like that one. It's got the serpent fear in the background. The rose is perfectly framed, and then you get to see most of Goblu still. The like pale, what is it? It's like a fiery white. It's like Mael kind of. Mael, but with her like, you know, Alicia real hair. Cool. Her real life, not her real hair. It's not her real life hair. Her real life hair is red as well. But, you know what I'm saying. When she comes back after the gommage, the ultimate gommage that Renoir is finally able to unleash. I'm waiting for the game to show me what Pictos I picked up, but I don't think we're gonna get that luxury here because of the usual delay. Not usual, but sometimes this happens where it doesn't show me what I picked up. I think we picked this up, energizing shots. So another thing to add to our shots package. It's a 20% chance to gain 1 AP on free aim shot. Wait, did we get this last time? Or is that literally what we just picked up? I don't see any other new highlights. That must be it. Dude, that is like the ultimate addition to our shots package. As if I didn't have enough AP, wasn't getting enough AP from marked and burning contamination synergies. I know how much you guys love hearing me say, beneficial contamination. But that's, man. And there's so much speed as well. Do I give this to Minoko instead of charging alteration? I think I might actually. It lowers his defense, but it gives him a lot more speed. So now he is definitely faster than everybody else. Okay, cool. That's a perfect Pictos for Minoko to pick up. And there it is. Finally we get the energizing shots thing. Okay, I am going to take my momentary break, and then we will jump into battle against Goblu. Okay, let's go ahead and give the party a heal, which I almost forgot to do. And also we'll change, we'll swap out Lune for CL. Even though Lune probably is better against this. I'm guessing this boss is going to be weak to lightning. But I also feel like we might be a little too strong for the boss. So we're going to go with CL. And see how that goes. Goblu. He jumps. Too early on that last one. Ooh, okay. He does a lot of damage, though. Melee combo. He is fast. Goblu is damaging and fast, so maybe we are not too strong for this fight. CL already bit the dust. God damn it. He does have less health than the rest. Oh, and I forgot how good Goblu's tune is. I think I'm gonna res with Mael and let her build up more AP, question mark. And that way Minoko can actually heal who is alive. But we'll try to get him marked. Yeah, he is weak to lightning, because Minoko's weapon is actually lightning damage. We can take off the shields, at the very least. Oh, and he got his healing boon because he gave himself Shell and Powerful. Yes, of course. Man, it feels kind of, I don't know, maybe I should just use the Lampmaster's Light here now that I gave buffs to Minoko. I'll do a Lampmaster Light while he's on Almighty Mask here, because we could charge that up as the battle goes on, right? How much damage is this gonna do? Okay, maybe that's fine. His health bar moved an okay amount with a relatively weak attack, admittedly.
You saved me.
Goblu jumps. Oh my god, 4 health. I cannot believe CL survived. We're gonna use a healing tint. Maybe I just leave the mark on there. And we're gonna use a healing tint because I need it. Mael comes back automatically, so let's heal CL first. My goodness. Okay, melee combo, counter. Let's go. I think ideally I would give him, I would do like the ×2 health on this fight. That would probably be perfect. Minoko, it would be nice to heal everybody, but we can also just go into Caster Mask. Sorry, we're in Caster Mask. We can go into Almighty Mask. Man alive, my counters are not there yet. We gotta work on this. Let's heal here.
Don't leave us.
Okay, so he's doing jumps and melee combos.
Time to strike.
Jumps and melee combos.
Well, I'm embarrassed.
That last one has a delay, which I'm starting to pick up on. Okay.
Now's my favorite part.
It's definitely my favorite part because the whole party gets buffs.
Christ. Useless. Your turn to dance.
All right, I'm hoping he's gonna bust out some different moves for us here eventually, because right now it's a little bit repetitive. This move set. Let's go with a man. We could actually probably break him with a final path, couldn't we? We're using her new weapon, aren't we? Yeah, so we get double sun charges now.
Cards have spoken. Time to hit big.
Okay, we didn't break him, but that break bar is getting up there. Maybe we put Mael into Virtuose here, and then go with our Stendhal. See how much damage that does. I feel like it might almost kill him though.
You can't escape.
It might almost just kill him if we get a good enough roulette here. All right, no, we'll have to do it. Oh, I get one more. Okay, no mark. But Stendhal.
Fiery.
Okay, the roulette did not. That was a subpar roulette. So, oh, we're getting to flowers. Okay, there is another part to this fight, as I was figuring there would be. There are so many flowers. So many flowers. I do remember in the original fight, at some point there was we got to a point where we said, you know, we can't pay attention to all these flowers. It's just not worth it. But I don't remember exactly what happens if we ignore them. So we'll spend a little bit of time here clearing flowers. Now maybe I might only focus on the red flowers. Does that matter? Do all flowers power up Go Blue equally? Or are they color coded? And just getting rid of all the red ones is sufficient to have some effect. At the same time, Minoko has 3 more AP. So we might as well keep going. There are so many flowers. All right.
Please survive.
Starting to figure out the timing. Oh, and he's ready to break. He absorbs the flower's power. We didn't get all of them, so he's gonna take 2. And oh, it gives him shields. Huh.
On me.
It gives him shields, eh? It's not bad for him. Maybe we do just ignore the flowers then. Because if it's just shields, like those are going to be annoying to work through, but it's basically, we'd have to spend a free aim on them anyways. Except I still forgot to de-equip piercing shots from CL. We're going to break though. It's just a matter of what we use. Do I want to use Phantom Blade to put myself into Twilight? I think so, because we're going to get 4 buffs in Twilight. And that seems fine to me. Let's see if we can get a mark. I won't spend all my AP trying to get a mark. We'll settle for that.
Lady Luck's smiling today.
Okay, stanceless for Mael. Let's go ahead and use that opportunity to apply defenseless. Do defenseless while you are stunned.
Refreshed.
Yo, that is some chonky damage there. Okay. I think we got it figured out. I think we've got it. Okay, Twilight or CL, and it makes perfect sense to go with a Final Path. Deal 24 tell and a bunch of damage. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, flowers are coming back. Both
Your turn to dance.
Both Minoko and Mael are going to have chances to remove flowers. So maybe in this case I will take a turn to... We could still do a Fortify with Minoko. And then that would give AP to our party, which I like. So glad that the hitbox is seemingly pretty generous on these flowers, as opposed to some other objects in various boss fights that aren't as easy to hit. Now, at the same time, I do have 9 AP while Mael is in offensive stance. It would be a good time to do a Pyrolyse. Maybe let's do that here, actually. He's going to absorb and get a bunch of shields, which is going to mean burn is actually a lot less effective. So maybe it's better to put defenseless back on him. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. How many flowers are there here? Okay, there is one that's like behind his arm. I knew I was going to hit him instead of the flower. Okay. 3 AP. Oh, there are gradient charges though. Yo, we can do Gamage and go into Virtuose stance. It's perfect. I mean, the only thing that's not perfect is I don't have a crap ton of AP. Can I get... Okay, at least one of my... There we go, a mark. And that's going to give me AP back. So I might still be able to do a Stend Hall here. I love this animation. Dude. Oh, and I healed my party as well? Because that's what Mael's weapon does? Question mark? Dude, we're in Virtuose stance as well with a mark left over. It's Stend Hall all the way, right? It's always Stend Hall. All right, I think we're in good shape. I think we're in good shape here, guys.
Your turn to dance.
I missed the last one. I spoke too soon about being in good shape. I got overconfident. Last turn of Twilight, but if we get lucky here, if we get lucky and get 9 AP, we can extend Twilight. Let's go. And we get a mark. Twilight dance, baby. Dude. 1.1 million damage, baby. Oh, and we have the ability to break him. I just realized he can be broken again. All right. It's probably, if you want a little bit more of a challenge with this fight, you go with like ×2 health or ×5 health. But at the same time, the moveset is pretty easy to, he only has the 2 moves basically. The flower power only does so much. Only does so much for you, my dude. Do I just go with another Stendhal? Actually, I could do this. I could go great. Oh my god. Virtuo Strike.
You can't escape.
And then Stendhal. And if we get lucky, oh, it didn't apply that mark.
This will hurt.
It didn't reapply the mark. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a markless Stendhal. Imagine doing a Stendhal with just Virtuo stance, guys. Imagine.
Diary.
Go Blue. You're a good one. You're out of my game once again, but you're a good one. Because it always just makes me, I get those good memories of this awesome music. And then Gustav and Sophie's Rose. It's good stuff. We get Gobluson, which I already had. And it's a weapon upgrade. For a second, I thought I got a weapon that I had left at a vendor and never purchased, but I think I did purchase it recently. And I purchased it with the exact thought of, hey, what if we get a weapon upgrade? What if we get a weapon upgrade? You're right, Verso. Only one more to go now. Oh. For a second, I thought I stepped on the rose. I kind of sort of did. That's kind of a funky effect there. Why is it doing that? It's like shying away from me. Like, no, don't touch me. I wasn't gonna do anything to you, but I was wondering if maybe if we interacted with it, we might get like some remembrance of Gustav or Sophie or something like that. All right, before we head back to the center, let's take care of these other couple groups of enemies that were over here. We'll bring Lune back in. Whoops. And who knows, maybe we should bring Verso in. You know what? I think I might do that. Mael, you're gonna take a break. Bringing in Verso, because he needs some experience. We're leaving him in the dust. Life is too boring if we don't have any Verso in it. But I am liking the combinations that we've got here with Minoko and Mael and either Lune or CL. They feel like really strong combinations. Which one of you is weak to lightning? You.
Refreshed.
So if these two are weak to lightning, it would be nice to do a Stormcaller. But at the same time, the battle's not going to last that long. And it's probably better just try to power up to an Elemental Genesis. Did I get a burn on you? No, I did not. I want to burn so I can guarantee my crits. Mark is good, but I'd like a burn. Wait, you're weak to lightning too? Everybody's weak to lightning? Why did I not lead with the Stormcaller? Okay, I got a mark on all 3 of them, but no no actual burn. So we have to get lucky here with our stains. We do. We got lucky. Verso. If he hits a mark, he moves up in rank, doesn't he? Yeah. So that's what we want. We want C rank for our Strike Storm. Who do I go for? We'll go for you and get you out here. Maybe. Get you out here. Not quite. But I did apply a burn, so maybe the burn will finish you off. Great encounter. Let's go. Burn. Yes, the burn did finish you off. Why did went so early on that jar move? Fortunately, Verso is confident. He shrugs that damage off like it's nothing. Alright, 3 AP for Minoko. I guess I just go with another Fortify, huh? It breaks my pattern, though, but it's fine. My, not pattern, my streak of upgraded skills. Except, do we care about that on the weapon that he has? Because I didn't switch to that new weapon, did I? Okay, Elemental Genesis. And they both have marks already. Let's just do it. Oh, I can knock you out of your thing. Oh, but I can do it with Verso. But then again, I want to use Strike Storm. I'm over-optimizing here in a situation that doesn't really matter.
Meet your reckoning.
Nothing matters when you have Elemental Genesis. Guys, I'm starting to think that if we exited this zone, I don't think we would be in danger anymore. I'm getting that feeling that we are now on Flying Manor's level. But it is making me excited to learn what's going to be behind those doors. It's got to be Clea, doesn't it? It's got to be Clea. Ooh, this is another one of my favorite tracks. I love this one.
A bit of violence, yes.
The piano is so good.
Vibrating.
The storm is coming. Thunder, strike swift.
So forgot how to parry those lightning strikes. So forgot how to do that. Weak to physical, huh? I want to do hell. I want to do hell.
Feel the embrace of fire.
Sometimes you just want to. Sometimes you just want to go to hell. You know. Sometimes it happens.
Cut him down.
No loot other than our 4K chroma, unfortunately. But you gotta check all these groups of enemies because there's some of them that have like some really substantial Pictos upgrades. And not to mention just incredible game soundtracks. I think we've cleared out this area now. I think we've cleared it out. But we also kind of cruised through this section, even with a Burgeon and a Glaze and a Go Blue and all this stuff. Feel free to let me know if I have missed anything in this section. I think we've covered it all though. But oh, we could go and I forgot we had the boy to transport us back. The fading boy. I'm curious though. I want to see if we're dangerous or not. I mean, we're if the zone is dangerous is what I meant. Do we see danger, danger, Flying Manor when we exit the zone? I think that's what we're gonna do. But we might even we've got some time left, and I think we might continue on into the part of the next area here. Just keep going. There are some things outside of the zone that I want to accomplish. Obviously, there's stuff outside of the zone that we want to accomplish, but I'm thinking like in the continent, there were. I forgot to mention when I was doing all my off-camera stuff recently. You've conquered your foe once again. when I was doing all this off-camera stuff, I did notice a group of enemies that was near the Forgotten Battlefield that was only accessible via flying. And I also saw that there was like 2 expedition logs, 2 journals that were next to them, which I've never seen that before. There were 2 journals in one spot out on the continent, and I do want to get to those. Oh, right, but I forgot that I don't know how to get to this other area. I don't even know how to get over here right now. So this is maybe a mystery we'll have to spend a little more time figuring out. Let's go ahead and head back outside briefly and confirm whether or not we are in fact... I mean, even if the thing still says dangerous, I'm starting... we can definitely handle what the zone is throwing at us. No problem. But I also just want to confirm for my own curiosity's sake. But I totally forgot the fact that we don't know how to get to the final part of this zone yet. The final subzone within the Flying Manor. We got to figure that out. It still says danger. Wow. Okay. Who knows? The final boss in the zone might be absolutely bonkers. Could we actually be fighting against Clea? Can't wait to see. I can't wait to see. Don't tell me, obviously. We do need to head back to the actual manor still. There's something there that I've missed. That's not in one of the rooms. We talked about that previously. So if we can't find our way to the other part of the manor here, we gotta find it eventually. But if I am... This is a blind playthrough, ladies and gentlemen. And, we all know how blind I can be. Aha. Found it! Found it. Now, I will say, in my defense, that one I don't think is super obvious. It certainly wasn't super obvious to me, otherwise I would have found it the first time. I feel like that one is not nearly as obvious as the set of handholds that we found up in the Go Blue section. But that one could also be easy to miss. It all depends on where your brain is tunnel vision.
Interesting.
We can run past this guy, right? What is that over there? What am I looking at? Oh, it's another, like, I think it's another Serpent Fear sculpture. That's what it is. Its head is, like, going into the rock. Oh, God, it did the, it did kind of like the... What level was it? Not the Visage Island, but the other... Oh, no, it was Visage, wasn't it? With all the masks. Yeah, it's doing like the phase shift thing. The color scheme is shifting as we're going from platform to platform. And that tripped me out for a second. Let's go this way. There's also a rope here. Maybe we'll do the rope first. Before I do another phase shift. Oh, it's one of these guys. The face without the eyes. Oh no. Okay. We've never beat your equivalent on the continent. Could I beat you now? I've been feeling so confident about our abilities. I think I'll bring Mael back into the party though. Oh, and we need to heal. Everybody needs a heal. We're almost out of chrome elixirs. Oh, and we're out of revives as well. Oh, I should have sat at the flag. I should sit at the flag. Let's see how tough you are. We've never learned this enemy's moves, so he's gonna be tough. Face without the eyes, aka
It's locked on you.
grosse tête. Oh, okay, there you go. Okay. Okay.
Sweet taste.
We also did nothing to your health bar. There is a Nevron leg on the line, though, folks. There's a Nevron leg here. You're not weak to lightning, but we did apply burn, so now critical burn is active. I think I'll just go with Lapmaster Light and see how that does. He's resistant to light. Perfect. So much bouncing, goddamn. He's a bouncy boy, all right. Okay, so he's resistant to light, but that usually means that he's weak to dark, correct? Yo, all right, cool.
Hit big.
He's weak to dark, but he does still have just a fat old boss HP bar. I kind of want to put Mael into Virtuose stance and do a stand haul. Kind of want to do that. But we could start slow here and just give him defenseless, because this battle is going to take a little while. Yeah, we'll go that route.
Their defenses are down.
We have no revives though. If things get bad here, like me missing a parry, like that, dude. Oh my god, that's so many bounces. Jesus.
Still need your help.
Oh my god. I'm so missing these parries. I'm like over anticipating like crazy. No. Yeah, no. No. Because if we're going to do this battle, I actually need my tints. I'm not doing this on Ultra Challenge mode. No tintless challenge mode. What I am going to do, though, is before we're going to quickly... Well, are you going to chase me if I go for this chroma?
Great.
Answer no. So we don't have to take this guy on if we don't want to. If we want to just do a chroma grab and run. But I do actually want to go and... I do want to go fill up my... Do what I should have done to start. Which is sit at the flag. I had this idea that maybe I would go re-exploring up in the area where I'd already cleared out enemies again. But I'm not doing that. So I should have just gotten all my stuff healed up. All my tints refilled. Where were the handholds? Here. Yeah, that one kind of blends in, you gotta admit. Now, obviously, there is a little icon that appears, you know, that says, hey, there's an interact thing over here. But, you know, laser focus brain looks at, oh, item, and completely walks by that. That's why it's a blind playthrough. Have we figured out what this guy is weak to yet? It might not be a bad idea to... oh, I need to make sure. I forgot Mael. We swapped out her. We gave her longer burn, but we did not give her back augmented counter. We want that increased counter damage. Can I give more counter damage in any other ways. Healing counter. We might be doing a lot of counterattacks in this fight. Could be worth. Could be worth thinking about. Any other changes? Charging tint. I'll give him charging tint. And I guess breaking shots. Charging tint. Energizing start. Probably better to just give... Oh, wait a second. CL does not have roulette. Are you kidding me? I completely did not give CL roulette. How did that happen? Did she have the Lumina or the Pictos equipped? Is that what happened? Mael could also use charging tint. And I guess breaking shots. Okay, there you go. There it is. Okay, he's weak to dark energy. We did figure out he is weak to dark. So I could switch Minoko's skills a little bit to try to give him dark skills. That might be smart. Also could straight up just give him a dark weapon. But I think his weapon is a little bit lower now compared to Joyoro. We did pick up this new one, but he doesn't have scaling for it. Baloro is light. It's this Nusuro that we were using for a while, which does scale okay with his stats, but it's under-leveled. Should we go back to the flag and level it? The parry's increasing the bestial wheel. I don't know if I like that. We'll stick with what we've got. Oh, but I might change his skills. If we can, that is the great thing about Minoko. He's kind of a jack of all trades when it comes to elements. So we go to his dark skills and see what might make sense there. This Cultist Blood is an interesting one. Instead of a Vex Spear. Earth damage. Because if we combine the Cultist Blood with the Cultist Slashes, right? Yeah, exactly. The Cultist Blood into Cultist Slashes. Maybe we bring those in. Ramesur Bonk is only low dark damage. Obscure Sword. You want to combine this with... Oh, this actually combines well with the Avex Spear. Huh. And we do also have CL's skill that applies Powerless. So maybe we do the Obscure Sword. Oh, but the Avex Spear is also Heavy Mask. This would be our third Heavy Mask ability. What was the last one here? Sapling Absorption? Man, I want to do the Obscure Sword, but I don't like the fact that it puts us into another... But at the same time, this Venusaur Mortar is just okay. It does put us into Almighty Mask, which is good, but the Lamp Master Light is not good in this fight. So why don't we go with the... Oh, that's what we could do. That's what we could do. Let's put back... We'll put Obscure Sword where the Lamp Master Light is, and we'll bring back Venusaur Mortar. Because Almighty Mask is still fine. Going to Almighty Mask is still good, because then you have like maximum flexibility for whatever you want to do. Let's try that. This is not the right way. This is toward the enemies that guard that item, which I do want to get. But I also want to kill this guy. Maybe. At least give it a good go. This is probably the toughest enemy that we've faced yet in this place. Although the triple of Vex were a handful. If you're being honest.
Oh, no.
Ooh, I thought I went too early. If we're being honest, the Avex were really tough. Dude, CL gets one shot. Damn. She gets one shot, man. It's not fair. He hits everybody. The whole party does get, trying to get a mark on you. Where's my mark?
Energized.
Man, so many bounces. Like, I want to do this fight, but there's also part of me that's not sure I can last all of the parries that it's going to take to win this fight. It is a little bit on the daunting side. Okay, that's good. I want to apply defenses to you, but I also want to res CL. Thing is, if I miss parries, she's just gonna die again. No! Oh my god, seriously?
Not leaving you behind.
I'm not in this. I'm not focused. What is that?
Okay.
Like, what is... Okay. All right. Give this one or two more tries. One or two more tries, but holy moly. You gotta stay so focused.
That's more like it.
I think I'm too early. Way too early.
Not leaving you behind.
That is such a big health bar. And if I keep losing my party like this, man. If I keep losing my party.
Time for revenge.
Okay, I think I'm starting to figure out
What to choose?
what I'm gonna focus in on in order to make sure that I get the parries. I think I know what I'm visually aiming for. He's gonna have 3 turns coming up. I actually don't want to revive. I want to do that. I want to give shields.
It likes you.
How many bounces do you get? And then he slows up on some of them. Okay. I actually just realized that that boss is like 0% fun. It's the same move over and 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 over, and it's just a test of endurance to see where your mental fatigue is going to set in, because you're just bored to death. Am I? Did you guys have a similar feeling with that boss? That I feel like that's like the least fun boss in the entire game. Like, not even close. Because there's just no... It's the exact same pattern, except there is like there are very subtle differences in timing that make it so, you know, the jumps are slightly varied in their timing, but it's still just a whole bunch of bounce, 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 and if, you know, I'm over it. I'm over it. Moving on with my life. That was like 0% fun though. And I'm like debating actually like skipping that boss altogether and never collecting all of the Minoko legs that are out there. Holy shit. I'll eventually beat that boss, but that was like so depressing. Your motivation just goes through the floor. Like, oh my god, congrats. You've worn me out. As was probably intended. You have caused me to my eyes to glaze over with boredom.
Prepare for annihilation.
Oh, that Phantom Strike looks so cool. Yes, countered.
Minoko, carry.
No, too early.
What lovely feet.
Too early.
Careful now.
Fire attack. There's so much more of a delay on this one. God damn. It's so different from the frozen attack. On purpose. Oh yeah, I switched to a, what did I bring in here? The Obscure Sword. Are they weak to... Are they weak to dark? They are weak to dark. Oh, I remember how annoying this attack was to parry. I get to do it for once though. And we get to watch Minoko wind up forever and ever and ever and ever. Oh, and the final path? Is that the name of the skill? I'm always like mixing up the names of skills, but okay. Energizing shots has been learnt, and we get some more grandiose catalysts, I believe. There we go, as well as
Good stuff.
a color of Lumina, probably. No, more grandiose catalysts. All right, grandiose catalysts for the win. Oh my god, I hate this stupid face without the eyes. This guy is just a jerk. I think it's definitely, it's one of those fights that you have to do like at the start of a session when you're fresh brain OP. Got to do it at the start. Okay, now we're up on the other side of this platform. Okay, got it. Got it. What is up over here? There's our duelist. He's right here. So they didn't make us run through the whole... It's so interesting how these are laid out. Because there's like so many other little... the triple Avec was kind of the same way. You could just go straight to the Avec, whereas you kind of had to bob and weave your way through the Goblu and the... What was the other enemy that we faced? What was the other enemy? No, the Lampmaster was kind of the same, but it was hidden behind a mini-boss. But the Duelist is right here. Can we get 2 in one day? 2 in one day? 2 in one episode? 2 for 1? Can we make it happen?
Eyes up, Minoko.
Oh my god. Holy shit. One-shotted Minoko. He one-shotted everybody! He one-shotted everybody! God damn! This theme.
Thank you, my dear.
Yes! Stormblood? Yeah, I vaguely remembered that one from the Endless Tower. I vaguely remembered it. Look at that big, obscure portrait up in the background, I just realized. That's so cool looking. My party's dead, man. My party's dead.
I won't disappoint.
Yo, I got the counter. Let's go.
This will hurt.
Okay. I'm rezzing the party. Rezzing the party.
Lady Luck's wins today.
Exhibition attack. There we go. All right. It's coming back to me, guys. It's coming back to me.
A bit of violence.
Look at all those
yes.
procs. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, now I need to give shields to everybody. Shields.
I'll go hit them.
And heals. Final path. That is what it's called. Cool. I don't remember if you're weak to dark or not.
Cards have spoken.
It's the opposite. He's resistant to dark. Dang it.
My
Let's go. That was a nice chunk of damage. Stormblood. Oh god. No, I was too early. So close to getting the Stormblood counter. All right. Jump straight to a Vendage. Right? Yeah. It's gonna be weak to light damage, so the Lampmaster's deal might be good here. The Lampmaster's attack. Oh, that is some nice chunks. Okay. Nice chunks of damage. Now, we never did get to apply Defenseless, or we applied it and it wore off. I might go Phantom Strike here. It gives us that Gradient Charge power up, and it puts her in defensive stance. I'm gonna do it. Okay. CL could use a heal. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna do a healing tint.
Feel better.
Okay, cool. The memory has returned on how to properly parry the expedition attack. Mark. Mark. There it is.
Go hit the back.
Look out.
So long as you don't die, as long as you don't die, you get that counter at the end. Okay, 2 gradient charges. Would I rather Minoko use his Sanctuary, give everybody some more shields, or do I want to use Doom? I do like the idea of putting CL into Twilight here, and that lets me use another final path. And it gives a bunch of debuffs to the enemy as well. I'll do that. It is dark. I forgot about that. But then... Yo, how did he get hit for light damage there? Actually, what did hit him for light damage? I don't know. I don't know how he got hit for light damage. Also, somehow 20 Foretell is on him instead of 10. This must be the new weapon. Oh, it's at Twilight Start. There's some stuff that happens at Twilight Start that I don't remember. But that's the new weapon from CL. I wish we could look at the new weapon effects while we're in battle. Team Sandfall, help us out. Okay, so now I will actually do Twilight Dance, I think. Yeah, because I actually have 20 Foretell on the enemy. So Twilight Dance it is. Even though it's dark damage, but that's still a lot of damage. Oh my god! I missed the last quick time event. I'm so in awe of how much damage this is doing. Even though he's resistant. Okay. Defensive stance. Yes! I was hoping I'd get a mark, and I can go for Gustav's homage.
It's locked on you.
Stormblood. Still going too early on that last one. Goddamn.
Here we go.
Sorry, Minoko. We were so close to having that Stormblood parry. I might just res Minoko here, because CL has no AP. Okay, we got a mark.
I'm ready.
And now is when we do Stand Hall, right? It has to be Stand Hall, guys. There's nothing else to do. There's no other move that comes close.
Firing.
Subpar roulette. Unfortunate. But it's what we do with roulette. It's the risk we take.
My cup is full.
My cup is full. Mwahaha. Mighty Strike. Not for me this turn, at least. What might be for me is just a Shapelia Slash. It's fine.
Okay.
Just don't die. Just don't die and you still get the counter.
Here we go.
Minoko's in Heavy Mask again, so he's gonna get to heal everybody. If I can make it through another turn. But I do have this last turn of Twilight, and it would probably be a great time to Spectral Sweep. Yeah. Yes, I waited. I waited. I was patient. Oh, that feels so good. Let's go. Man, I could do Sanctuary here. I think I am actually going to use Sanctuary. Sanctuary is so cozy. It's so comfy and cozy. I'm going to do it.
Don't be useless. Time to bleed.
Those shields are going to be so useful. At least until Mael knocks hers off with Stendhal. But in the meantime... I'm going to give Mael the heal here as well with the Fortify. Oh, CL needs some AP as well. Another reason to use Fortify. Guard down. Could go Burning Canvas here. Yeah, let's do Burning Canvas. Because we get longer burn now, right? So we keep stacking up the burn, and it lasts that much longer. Yo, was that a full counter? Let's go. Holy shit. Dude, this is such a great fight. This is such a great fight. This Duelist is maybe... I don't know if it's my favorite. Because, I mean, like, the Paintress is an awesome fight. Alicia is an awesome fight. Renoir is an awesome fight. Like, the main storyline fights are the best. There's no beating those. But outside of those, outside of, like, the main character lore-based battles, I think the Duelist might be my favorite. Like, it's just so... It's like you're fighting a Dark Souls enemy. It's awesome. Just the one gradient charge here. We don't need to apply any more Foretell, and I don't want to do dark damage. So what I'd rather do is consume that Foretell. Maybe not with a Twilight Dance. We might just do a Sealed Fate. Because Sealed Fate doesn't really consume Foretell, and we can just build up a bunch of moon charges before we go into Twilight again. And this is going to power up her gradient. That's right. Her gradient move wants to consume a bunch of Foretell. Yeah. And I think if we use Sealed Fate, it's going to count as consuming the Foretell without removing it. So let's do that. Let's do it. Minoko and his little cackle. Oh, I forgot. I already apply Mark with Shaffilia Slash. Think we're just gonna do a whole bunch more burn. Just keep stacking the burn. I'm okay with that.
Witness the flame. Please survive.
Didn't quite get that delayed second one. The delay on that second one is it's tough, man. I'm gonna do an Avex Spear here. Yes? Yes. Not gonna do another Sanctuary. Especially when the Avex Spear does so much nice damage. Let's go.
Full deck.
Yeah, so we keep doing what we said we were gonna do, right? We keep doing the Sealed Fate. Get like 10 moon charges and then go into Twilight.
You're fit to see. Let's dance. Let's spill some ink.
Defensive with 9 AP. Defensive stance with 9 AP is a little bit awkward, but we can just do Burning Canvas. Yeah. We're just going all burn here. Burn, baby, burn.
Foolish.
Oh, he is resistant to fire. The burn plan maybe is not as smart as I thought. Just don't die. Oh, we're not getting gradient charges with our counters, are we? That's the Lumen I need to have equipped. Damn it. Okay. I also would love to do a breakpoint for Minoko. I'd love to do that. So I'm in Caster Mask here. I guess we'll try to get a mortar if we can get the mark. No mark, huh? No mark for my mortar. Still reasonable damage. I think the game plan, though, stays the same with CL. Inverted. Inverted. Oh, dear. I waited long enough. Let's go.
Your turn to dance.
No. Oh, no. Bro, I missed all 3 of those. Are you kidding me? I missed all 3 of those. No. Okay, we have inverted on us, so I can't actually do my fortify because that would damage us, but it would give us shields. So maybe because... Oh yeah, I don't want to... Gosh, I don't want to do regen either. I was thinking about... Oh, let me give myself shields actually with Sanctuary. Nah, let's not do that. Let's do Breakpoint. Let's do the move that actually, like, does a bunch of damage to the boss. And also breaks him instantly. Oh, and that gave me some AP, so I can keep freeing me here. Give me a mark. Give me a mark. Give me a... I'm gonna go for broke. I'm going for broke. I want the mark. Because I want to drop the bell with a... I want it to be the biggest bell of all time. Bro, it looks so much cooler when it's like a small enemy. Dude, that was like... That was 1.8 million? Dude. Holy crap. It's like, it's weird when the boss is like so large that I think that's what happened the first time that we cast the bell, and I didn't see it because we were casting it against that Gargant, and the bell was like inside of its hitbox or its body. So that is so cool. And he like staggers down to the ground when you break him like this. Okay, everybody has inverted. I can't heal everybody. I don't want to heal people, but I also want to keep stacking this skill debuff. So I guess... Oh no, I can free aim. I forgot. I was gonna say, I can't do an Vex Spear. I can't.
I'm ready.
I can do it. So he's resistant to fire. So I forgot that our fire is not a good plan here. Should have brought in Verso with the light damage. Do I just go Phantom Strikes then? Phantom and Gustav's Homage? Oh, I can do Gustav's Homage. I miss out on the mark. Miss out on the mark, but we get to do Gustav's homage and go to Virtuoso stance. Not the greatest damage without marks, but still fine. Okay, no longer stunned. And 6 moon charges. It might be time to go back in to Twilight. Go in with a Spectral Sweep. Or I do a Fortune's Fury. Like, I could do a Fortune's Fury on myself. CL, just give it to herself. And then she would have a sweet, maybe a sweet Twilight dance. But that's the thing, is she does need AP for that. The Inverted did wear off of Mael, so it might be wearing off our party after this turn. And I could give AP to everybody with Minoko. It's a bit of a tricky situation. I'm gonna just keep doing Sealed Fate for now. Keep building up the moon charges. Wait for Inverted to fully wear off. And it just keeps powering up her eventual end slice.
Violence, yes.
There's my mark. There's my mark for my mortar. Let's go. Nice.
Okay.
Oh, and she's in Virtuoso stance. Okay, I think Roulette low rolled, because I was expecting a lot more damage from a Virtuoso counter-strike there. Minoko has a Mighty Mask. Inverted has still not worn off of the other 2 members of the party. Does... Oh, Mael has that thing that clears debuffs, doesn't she? When she goes into Virtuoso stance. That's why she doesn't have Inverted anymore. In Virtuoso stance, though, you know what we do when we're in Virtuoso stance. She has no shields either, so it's not like we're even getting a downside here of using Stendhal. You just do it. Now I'm wishing I would have given Fury, Fortune's Fury, to Mael. Is it too greedy of me to keep building up this Sealed Fate? Now I might do Spectral Sweep, because we're going to get some AP back for hitting the mark. And it's a reasonable time for us to go into Twilight. I'll be able to give AP to the party as well with Minoko, although it might cost us some HP because of Inverted. I might still do it, though.
Your turn to shine.
Let's go. Both Minoko and CL still inverted, but I think I'm gonna do it. Because it should still give him a shield, right? Oh. It didn't actually damage us? Or did it take away our shields? No, we got to shield, and it also didn't damage them. I shouldn't have paused in the middle of an attack from this guy. That was a dumb move. I don't understand why Minoko didn't damage everybody. Neither he or CL took any damage there from his heal, which is befuddling me a little bit. You have 18 AP, sorry, 18 Foretell. I don't have enough AP though to do a Twilight Dance. There's 2 turns left. What I think I'm just going to do here is preserve AP to make sure that we have a Twilight Dance when CL's turn comes around. Now, I could do that by making sure, by having somebody use an energy tint on her, or she can use one on herself. Well, now maybe I could do another Spectral Sweep. Or I can Fortune's Fury. The thing is, the Twilight Dance is dark damage, but it does a lot of damage. And, like, he has almost full Foretell applied. How do I want to sequence this? How do I want to do this? The thing is, if I use Fortune's Fury, it's going to be very difficult to do Twilight Dance next turn without having somebody use an AP tint on CL. But maybe that's fine if Duelist, you know, he could target CL and she gets a bunch of parries, and that's how she gets her AP back. I don't know what I want to do here. I don't know exactly what I want to do. I feel like I should use Fortune's Fury, but I just don't know for sure. I think I want to use it on CL because she's not really done this on herself before. And I don't have a Virtuose stance set up with Mael yet. So we're gonna do it like this. It's a little bit weird.
Show me what you can do.
But we're gonna do it this way.
Right.
And then Mael, I think, is actually gonna use a... We're not gonna consume the mark. Yeah, we're just gonna use an energy tint on CL, just to make sure. And now... I almost want to leave the mark there. I almost want to just leave it there and not even do a Vendange. But I do need to spend some AP for Minoko here. Do I? Maybe I don't need to. Maybe I just chill and leave the mark in place. I think I'm actually just gonna chill. Because I want CL to have her moment. Sure enough, CL did get targeted.
It's locked on you.
I wasn't really missing those parries on purpose, but I was. If I hadn't missed that second to last parry, I would have dodged the last attack to make sure that the mark stays on. Because I really want this to be a marked Twilight Dance. I want it to be.
Stars judged you.
That's why. That's why.
To dance.
Let's go. Mael gets the parry. She's at 25. She gets the counter at 25 health. Everything's fine. Dude, I want CL to get to do her end slice. She's consumed so much Foretell here. She needs to be the one to finish things off. But she's a little slow at the moment. It's going to take her a few turns. I probably need to heal up Mael. Man, that inverted lasts so long. Is it just like permanently on the party? If Mael didn't have her special debuff cleanse, she would still have it as well. I think we're passing again here. Or I can do a Gustav's Homage because it doesn't remove mark. I missed those quick time events so badly. Oops. At least we still go to Virtuo stance.
On me.
Mark gets reapplied. Nice.
See our dodge.
Nice. Dude, that's such a big counter. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Well, basically anything we do now at this point is gonna get the deal done. But I did say I wanted CL to have her moment.
Let's gamble.
I want CL to have her moment. End slice. Last turn of Twilight. Go. Oh my god. I hate that some of these abilities are happening when the boss is so low on health. But we can see from the stats at the bottom of the screen, 2 million damage. That end slice did 2 million damage. Oh my god. Ah, that was so much fun. What an absolute blast that battle was. And we got a 2-for-1 today when it comes to bosses. Let's go. Hell yeah. And we get a new weapon, I think. Or maybe a level up. Not sure. Oh, that was kind of weird with the building appearing in the background there, rendering in during the cutscene. All right, 4 for 4. What's
That should
Verso?
do it.
Okay, I was gonna say, what's Verso got to say? Yep. Oh, it's okay. It is a level up. We had this weapon. It was only a level 9 though. Dualiso. It's a Verso weapon, and it does lightning damage. It's lightning element. Play again after a base attack. 50% increased base attack damage, and base attack gives 4 perfection. Okay, now I have to say this one I am very interested in. It scales with vitality, which I love that Verso has almost max vitality. He's a confident fighter. And now what we can do with Verso, if we go with this weapon, also it looks sick. I wish I could rotate the characters around so you could see. Where's my photo mode while they're holding these weapons like this? That's what we need. But now what we can do with Verso is we can start building and giving him all of these, you know, staggering attack. All these different ones that I don't normally like because I don't want to do base attacks. But if he's getting an extra turn where he gets to do his attack first to set everything up, right? Give the enemy like just all the different attacks, attack buffs. It would cost a lot of Luminas, but enfeebling attack, exposing attack is the big one I'm thinking about. If you gave nothing else but exposing attack, and now Verso gets to like apply this on demand right before one of his big attack turns, I'm gonna make that a favorite, and maybe I'll make all these attacks favorites. I'm gonna be doing some thinking about Pictos and Luminas off camera for Verso, because now I think we have a weapon that I actually like. And I might do a recode as well to give him some defense, and so his scaling is in the right place. I'm excited now about the direction that Verso might be headed. Awesome. That is where we're gonna wrap up this installment of Expedition 33. Thank you guys. Dude, there's another Burgeon over here. This is ridiculous, man. What is going on? Thank you guys for hanging out with me to the end of the video. What I may do, I'm not sure yet, but I may, if I'm feeling like playing the game, I might go through the rest of this section here and clean up the other various item pickups and groups of enemies that are lying around. But then we have the doors that are gonna open in front of us. And do we actually have a battle against Clea? Is that who's waiting for us? If so, that is so exciting. So much more exciting than another goddamn Burgeon. But one way or the other, yeah, if you did enjoy the video, please do consider liking and or subscribing. And it does help so much to spread the video to others like you who would enjoy it. And I'm excited to see what the finale for the Flying Manor is going to have in store. The Dueliste fight, also one of my favorites. So much fun. I'm okay with recurring Dueliste fights. Those I can handle. Much more than Burgeons, and I don't even want to think about the stupid bouncy face, eyesless face. Just get that. I may never even do that fight. I don't know. Some fights just maybe aren't meant to make it to prime time. You know what I'm saying? Thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.